watching Fun Times with Greg and Greg.
Welcome to Fun Times with Greg and Greg. I'm Greg Hopkins.
And I'm Greg Doris.
And we're here with the Weakenders tonight. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Thanks for coming in. Tonight we've got Blair and Eli, and they're going to do an sort of acoustic set for us, which is kind of unusual, right, for you guys? You guys usually have a whole band, don't you?
Yeah. Traditionally, yeah, 4 or 5 piece band, pretty loud. You know?
Well, it's nice to kind of diverge from the norm sometimes.
Sure.
Okay, well, I won't talk anymore. How about you guys just play some music?
Perfect.
Let's do it.
2, 3.
Leave a light on so I could see. I wanna watch your form crash over me. I wanna fall apart in front of you. I only get you high if you ask me to. 60 watts of afterlife. Can you be my baby tonight? Leave a light on so I could see. Leave a light on. Leave a light on so I could see. Leave a light on. Now, ooh, bathe in 60 watts of afterlife. 'Cause you're the only one I want, alright. Bathe in 60 watts of afterlife. Can you be my baby tonight? Won't you be my baby tonight? Could you be my baby tonight? Won't you be my baby tonight? It's alright. Could you be my baby tonight? Won't you be my baby tonight? Could you be my baby tonight?
All right.
Right.
Yeah, off to a great start.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, leave the light on. Now, this is kind of how all the songs start anyway, so this isn't super foreign for us. This is usually where they start. They just end up getting louder. Now we're trying to bring them back.
So dynamically, we're on the soft side tonight.
Tonight, the soft side for sure, but a side that we like to do. So
Good timing.
let's do Sink or Swim. Song Sink or Swim. It's on the new album that's on iTunes. 1, 2, 3.
find some water now, and let's go find us some bridge. Let's go and find us some sirens now. Let the sand go and cover our feet. You wade out deep, let the water come and wash off our dirt in the sun. Yeah, a fool believes in some sanity and some peace where the water could run. And I know that there is something in your eyes. It ain't no good you're talking to me like it's some big surprise. And I could see the devil in your eyes. It ain't no good you're talking to me like it's some big surprise. Yes. You take us out, let it swim around. You take us out, let it bleed. Ooh, you're seeking some clean in the river now. Bring the weak right down to their knees. You say what you say, go shout and scream. And ooh, let it flow past your teeth. Cause the power of doubt ain't washing off. And the doubt, it ain't lost on me. And I know that there is something in your eyes. It ain't no good you're talking to me like it's some big surprise. And I could see the devil in your eyes. So don't you come around, you're talking to me like it's some big surprise. Alright, yes. It's alright. It's been there right all along, right? It's been there right all along. And I know that there is something in your eyes. Don't you come around, you're talking to me like it's some big surprise. And I could see the devil in your eyes. So don't you come around, you're talking to me like it's some big surprise.
All right.
You're watching Fun Times with Greg and Greg, featuring the Weakenders.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah. The sentimental version.
Yeah.
The living room version.
The living
Getting
room
real
sessions.
intimate with
Getting
Oh,
real intimate with it. Shit.
I like it.
We're getting intimate with the internet, really.
Absolutely.
It's just the four of us in here, but the whole world is watching.
You can get intimate at home too.
I have some lovely delay happening on your voice when you said that just now.
The whole world
Whose
is
voice?
watching.
Eli's voice.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
I forgot to mute it after the song.
It's all good, man. It's all good. You want to play Maybe Baby Mary Lou?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to dedicate this to my friend Jer Greg. If he happens to see this, I stole your
we have
chords.
a dedication.
I stole chords from him. I think he'll be okay with it, though, because he's stolen from somebody else anyway, so. It's called Maybe Baby Mary Lou.
Maybe,
One,
baby.
2, ba, 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 ba. There we go.
time and turn myself around and play it cool. I can't imagine another day rolling by without your smile. It lingers in the air, and ever since I met you, never could forget you. And maybe, baby Mary Lou, I'm so lucky to have you. You got a funny way of fitting in into the places that I go and the shirts that I wear. I can't imagine another day rolling by without your smile. You linger everywhere, and ever since I met you, never could forget you. There's certain something about you, so I keep myself around you. And girl, you know I never let you down, now that I have found you. And maybe, baby Mary Lou, I'm so lucky to have you. I'm so lucky now, Mary Lou. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to have you.
All right. Newer song we haven't recorded yet. Still trying to figure out the home of that song. So thanks
Maybe
for
Baby Mary Lou.
Maybe
That was the
Baby
name?
Mary Lou.
Very nice, and I like
You guys
it.
are maybe the third audience in history to hear that song.
All right.
Very cool. Oh, viewers at home, you were one of the first to hear that song.
Baby boys.
Yeah, I liked it actually.
Thanks. It sounds sweet, like when I can, like, you know,
A little full
Oh, yeah.
band action. It's got a bit different feel,
throw
but
the balls on it, the proverbial balls.
I can't wait to hear it fleshed out as a studio production.
yeah, it should be good.
Wait to hear his proverbial balls.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Roommates.
Yeah. So this is cool, man.
Having a good time?
Taking over the internet. One or
viewer at
two
a
viewers
time.
at a time,
Yeah.
huh?
But this will go up on YouTube.
Oh, that's
so,
great.
yeah.
That's great. Content is king, right?
Yeah.
No, we've got a few viewers tuned in. A little bit of feedback. People are really digging the sound.
Cool, cool.
What do they want to hear? What do you guys want to hear out there?
Hey, use your microphone.
What do you want to hear out there, world? What kind of mood are you in?
Let us know songs you want to hear that we don't know how to play.
Yes.
Please.
Sally being one of those. I'll have to figure that out.
You want to play I Get Down?
I'm sure.
I Get Down from our first album, also available on iTunes, cheaper than the new album. So
I started thinking that the world ain't gonna change itself. I get down keep believing that something could have come your way. Yeah, I'll be around and around. All the time that you wasted, oh, you never made a sound. So you start drinking, 'cause hey, the day ain't gonna waste itself. I get down. Just keep believing that something good will come your way. Yeah, I'll be around and around and around and around now. All the time that you wasted, oh, you never made a sound. All the time spent thinking, but you never come around. All the time that you wasted, oh, you never made a sound. Could you ever come around? Time that you wasted, oh, you never made a sound. All the time spent thinking, but you never come around. All the time that you wasted, oh, you never made a sound. Yeah, and all the time spent thinking, but you never come around. Could you ever come around? Gotta speak to make a sound. Will you ever come around?
All right. That's cool. I like that.
Very
I
cool.
like that.
I like that rendition of that song.
That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
Take the guitar into Space Town for a minute.
A
Though.
little
Outer
bit.
Space, that little
We're
help
good. We're
going
good
down
at
to
outer
space
space.
tonight.
We're good at outer space.
Always like a lift to outer space.
Absolutely.
Nice trip.
We need federal funding.
We
go
need
to
lots
space.
of federal funding.
We just had a new
Maybe they'll.
member added to the Fun Times with Greg and Greg group. Welcome, Matthew. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey,
Matthew.
Matthew.
Matt Mason.
Matt Mason.
Yeah.
Old
Nice
friend?
guy.
Old friend?
Matt. Yeah, no, Matt was at. Matt played at the Madhouse shows with us solo before we
Nice.
played
Nice.
acoustic.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah,
Playing
man,
in
I've
Haunted
known Matt
House.
for a long time. We've been doing some sick, nasty jamming since we was wee little chaps.
I feel like that story, the night we played in the haunted house, man, that's going to come up at some point.
It needs to right now. You
You
can't just
know?
leave us hanging like that.
Well,
No, well, our friend Jesse, Greg knows Jesse as well.
Yes, I do.
We've known him for a long time. He's doing this thing out in Lebanon, and he's getting this kind of venue running out there, and it's real cool, all ages thing. But he's doing it in this giant warehouse where half of it is a haunted house, and it was cool because we were kind of playing in a haunted house.
yeah, you
and
load it in through the haunted house.
Load it
The
in and
ghouls-
watch out
for the
ghouls
dead
and
guys.
goblins.
It's pretty cool.
That's
Dead
that
guy
sounds
on the
awesome.
operating table.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His guts hanging out.
Yeah, I snuck around back there a little bit. Sorry, Jesse, if you're watching. No, I probably wasn't supposed to, but I didn't take anything.
Hey, did you get up into the little control room with the red
No,
strobe
so I
light?
was too scared to do that shit.
I love haunted houses.
Hey, I did have a request while y'all were playing that last song. It might be a joke, but I know you know how to play some Fog Hat. I've seen you do it.
I don't know, Fog Hat. What do they even say?
I think they said JK. So don't
that's,
feel obligated.
JK.
No, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's
Golf
fucking
hat.
But they
funny.
asked for Fog Hat.
Yeah. That's really funny. And I feel like they asked for Fog Hat because I said something about Mustang Sally. There you go. Slow ride, motherfuckers.
That's Fog Hat.
Yeah.
Slow ride.
Okay. I do know some Fog Hat then.
Do you?
Cool.
Well, I know that line of Fog Hat.
Well, we got the devil horn emoticon out of Tom, so
Fucking A.
I think he liked it.
Some deep album Fog Hat for the next time we come in. Do you want to play? It's All Right with Me?
Sure.
All right, cool. This is another song from the new album. Now that we're feeling a little less, feeling more comfortable here in our role of taking over the internet.
Oh yeah.
You ready, baby?
Yeah.
Cool. All Right with Me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
If that clock don't move from 6:23, we could just lay right here, 'cause it's all right with me. A cold weather alibi, well, it's too cold to stay out almost every night. Well, ooh, we'll just keep each other warm, 'cause it's all right with me. And we could waste our whole lives deciding what it is that makes this right. Oh, we'll just stay right here, 'cause it's all right with me. Oh, my little mind would race and keep me awake when I try to sleep. 'Cause oh, I dream of you, and that's all right with me. I got a pocket full of dollar bills and IOUs and favors that I never use. Well, I ain't gonna change a thing, 'cause it's all right with me. And we could waste our whole lives just worrying about how our hair's turning gray, and our nights turn to days. Oh, we'll just stay right here, 'cause it's all right with me. Oh, no, no. And we could waste our whole lives just worrying about how our hair's turning gray, and our nights turn to days. Oh, we'll just stay right here, 'cause it's alright with me. Yeah, and it's alright with me. Sunny as the day we met, time it's on your side, dear, and there's no regret, 'cause you age so gracefully, and it's alright with me. Yeah, that's alright with me.
All right.
Bravo.
That song's all right with me. I had to say it. I'm sorry.
I've been waiting.
I had to say it.
Figured it would be someone in your position or maybe a sound man
Oh, yeah.
shout me out over the overhead
course.
thing
Yeah,
or
of
whatever.
course.
You know, it's all right with me.
So how are those monitors? Oh, they're all right with me.
Yeah, they're all right with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Playing.
Well,
some
thanks for coming.
tunes.
We really appreciate you joining us on the show today.
Yeah.
Hey,
been
you know,
great.
Fun Times with Greg and Greg is brought to you by local organizations that support the arts in your community, including Hopkins Media Services and others. And if you'd like to support the show, click on that donate button at hopkinsmediaservices.com/FTWGAG. That's Fun Times with Greg and Greg for those of you who don't understand acronyms.
This is a good time out here.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. Crank you up there. What's that?
This is a good time out here. I said that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the show's free, of course, but we definitely need your help to stay
Yeah.
on the air and keep it
Oh,
free.
yeah.
Of course.
You can give us your money. It will be okay.
It will be fine. yeah.
Used wisely. Potato chips and 2 liters of cola.
Diet cola.
Diet Cola.
You guys and your aspartame.
My sister loves Diet Coke. She's all about that. Hey, so what's your website? Why don't we just get that out there right now? I think it's a good time.
Weakenders.com. Weakenders with an A.
Week.
The 2 E's
So-
was taken.
We have to ask. The Weekenders?
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
We started the band on the weekends. Everybody in the band was originally playing in some other bands, and this was sort of the guilty pleasure band. We were all doing other stuff that was maybe a little bit cooler.
Okay.
So this was the kind of guilty pleasure band on the weekends. The 2 E's were taken, but we'd already kind of decided we were going to be called the Weakenders.
Okay.
Kind of like a moonlighting thing, you know, like a,
Yeah.
And then it just sort of became the band.
The
The more we played, the more we jammed. The other bands sort of just, you know, you lost
Fell by the
interest, or you just something exciting about this band is really song driven. It's not really like so jammy or just like we rarely ever just stand in a circle without something to play. There's always a plan.
That's a good approach.
You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
songs, we got a plan for the song, so it was kind of interesting to do this sort of band as opposed to just like a hardcore band or punk band or a jam band or whatever. So it's cool.
So
I
who
know
do-
that you've both been in bands before. That's,
We have.
That's pumped up the volume and stuff. So
Absolutely.
What's it like? To, taking it down to the songwriting aspect. And
Well, it's fun. I mean, it's definitely it eliminates that time at rehearsal where you don't really know what to do, because when there's a body of songs or records to play, you've got something kind of, I don't know. Does that make sense? There's rarely ever a time where we just all stand
there's a
in a circle,
roadmap.
like,
I see what you mean.
you know, coming up with riffs or whatever. It's more song driven, so it's more finding your place inside of a song and figuring out how you want to, you know, sneak your way in, basically.
I get to do a lot more like this kind of stuff I'm doing now. It's like kind of fun, soundscapey, like play to the song instead of being real technical. And
Absolutely.
more, a lot of playing on the ground equally as playing on the fretboard instead of just focusing on,
Right. It's like
which
a real taste
nothing
making
wrong
type
with
of
that.
thing.
I've done that before, and it's a lot of fun. But having all these toys and being able to create big soundscapes over songs and kind of playing from a lead guitar perspective, this is the first band I've done that in, and I think it's way fun.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
For sure.
So how do you
I've
guys?
seen Blair on a lot of instruments, but he's definitely at his master's.
Oh yeah.
See, I think that's what makes you a cool guitar player. Really, is that you don't come from like a shred background.
I want to shred.
You know what I mean? But you know what I mean.
I will shred one day.
There's like
shred.
no obligatory shredding. Really, everything's very tasteful and everything's very planned, and I think that's cool. You know what I mean?
Guys,
So who
What if
does the
someone put a gun
planning?
to your head, said shred now?
Shred
shred.
now.
I would play Foghat,
Yes.
and he would
Golf
probably
hat.
let me go and buy me a beer.
Hey, so I have a question.
Sure.
How do you handle songwriting? Who does the arranging for most of your work?
At this point, it's pretty equal. Initially, I just had songs and no band. So that's sort
Okay.
of where the original stuff came from. The new album has a lot more collaborative jams, and now all the songs we have yet to record, new songs or whatever, that's all pretty much like everybody's got their say in that.
Yeah,
Make a demo, add some parts, you
Yeah.
know, figure it out, and then by the time it gets to the studio, everyone
kinda
has
made
Yeah.
a giant creation.
And
Yeah.
so that new record you're speaking of is available at theweekenders.com.
Yeah, it's on there. It's also on iTunes, which is probably the easiest way for people, and Spotify if they want to listen to it there.
Good. So you have pretty good
I'm a big
distribution
Spotify
across.
listener, so
lots
Yeah,
of-
you know,
Yeah.
People out
Spotify's
there.
cool. It certainly makes things easier for people, and at least the artist gets a little dough.
Yeah, I know y'all aren't making any money off the Spotify.
Certainly not.
No one
Nobody
does.
is. Nobody is.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
no-
That's what I
no-
mean. Not an
no.
insult, but nobody is.
No, yeah, it's
No
more
quit
just
the
kinda
job
here,
money.
listen to
Unless you're Lady Gaga.
yeah, and she
Right.
got a check for like $10,000, I think. Couple
Like
million.
millions and millions.
Millions of
plays,
plays. Yeah.
No, Spotify, iTunes, there's other sources. I was playing Xbox last weekend and found it on the Xbox Live
Oh, that's cool.
marketplace, which I don't know who the hell actually would download music that way.
Onto the Xbox.
Onto the you can't do anything with it at that point, but
well,
it's out there.
somebody must because it's available.
Yeah, if you do a lot of gaming,
Yeah.
maybe that's where you listen to your tunes or whatever. But
I mean, that could be a cool way to manage like all of your media if you could,
Sure.
as like a home theater
oh yeah,
central.
my Xbox
Something
is
like
like it's like Skynet in my living
Yeah.
room, man.
Yeah.
It knows when I'm in the room. The little thing follow me around.
Creepy.
Yeah, it makes the sound.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Eli?
Oh yes, now I'm seeing that Circa Survive actually posted a picture of their Spotify check for a month. It was $2.
$2 and Circus Survive. Yeah, pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
they
much
got
a
some-
full
they got
time
some
gig.
plays.
Two band, yeah.
For
they
sure.
got some plays for sure.
Yeah, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's out there, and at this point, I'd rather just people get into it if they like the band. Listen however they can.
Yeah. And the best way to support local music or artists that you like, even if they've gone national, is to attend their shows.
See them live.
You got to
sure.
see them live,
sure.
absolutely. And it's a different experience anyway. I mean, live band is not ever what they are on the record.
Yeah,
well,
well,
very rarely anyway.
Right.
Yeah, and it's that's kind of what you hope for. At least I do. I mean, I like seeing. It's good to go see bands that just kill it and it sounds exactly like the record. But
Oh, yeah.
I can listen to the record in my car, do something crazy while I'm watching you. Like I don't know. That's how I like it.
Air drums.
Air
yeah.
drums for sure. Air guitar. We heard him playing the air bass earlier.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, just kind of doing our thing, playing songs from the records, and hopefully new songs soon. If we can get our act together. You want to play Locks?
Sure.
Cool. This song's from the new album. It's called Changing the Locks.
With Greg and Greg with the Weakenders.
Ready? One, two, three.
last I heard you were leaving, found a greener piece of grass. Got your shoes tied up and your bag packed, and your car running in the back. That look in your eye, it said, stop me. Well, I'm too tired for that. So I'm changing them locks if you're leaving. So don't you bother now coming back. And the last I heard you were going, I just stared at your shit for weeks. Had my mind made up, always knowing that you were the reason that I couldn't sleep. The look in your eye, it said, stop me. Well, I'm too tired for that. So I'm changing them locks if you're leaving me. So don't you bother now coming back. 'Cause I don't wanna know where you go. I don't wanna know. No, I don't wanna know where you go, when you go, when you go, when you go, when you go. Had my mind made up, I was dying, all night sweating right through the sheets. You got no idea where you're going, so hit them lights, go and lose your keys. 'Cause oh no, no. I don't wanna know where you go. No, 'cause I don't wanna know.
All right. Cool.
You're watching Fun Times with Greg and Greg.
You learned the tag pretty quick.
There you go.
Catchy. Works.
You need to remind me to drop my movie voice on you guys. Maybe you can put me in one of your tags.
Lay it on us.
Let's hear it right now.
Let's hear it. Announce
You're
the show.
watching Fun Times with Greg and Greg. Go.
On the spot.
Ready, go.
You're watching Fun Times with Greg and Greg.
I like that.
That's very nice.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Something I practice when the band is on hiatus. You're in what is it called?
Yeah, that was pretty
You're
nice,
here for-
actually.
Hold on, let's do it.
Wait, didn't you have to start?
Go for it.
Yeah, here we go.
You're tuned into Fun Times with Greg and Greg. On the internet.
Live from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
From
Very
Murfreesboro,
good, guys.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
think
that.
this
We're going to
song
have to
that-
crop that out and use
I think
it.
so. I think so.
This is only the second time I've ever been to Murfreesboro, and you're telling me we're gonna stop where?
Oh, donut country.
Donut Country.
If anyone is
All
around,
together
only
now.
country for me.
anyone is
Donut
around the
Country.
area and would like to meet us at Donut Country promptly after this session,
Yeah.
feel free to come discuss tunes and life over coffee and crullers.
Don't let the guitar
Oh,
fool
yeah.
you. I'm hiding numerous donuts currently in the belly, so
No shame.
no shame
It's a
whatsoever.
free shout out to Donut Country.
Yeah. Donut Country
Yeah,
of
maybe they
Murfreesboro.
can get on board here.
Yeah, they might like to underwrite the show.
Hey,
Bring
they
us some
might.
donuts.
Crullers and coffee. for
They
the
have
artists.
24-hour donut service, so
That would be that'd be a nice perk.
Sure would.
They would. Do you want to play another tune?
Sure.
What do you think?
Well, we've got about another 15 minutes of show available,
Cool.
so you guys are welcome to do what you like.
Let's do.
We've covered the website. We've taken care of a little bit of
Let's play
business,
Party.
house business. So,
Follow me. First time in history.
what is this?
The song's called "The Party's Over."
The
Never
Party's
been
Over.
played in this manner ever.
Ever
So
live to the world.
live to the world, history being made.
Hurry up forever, let's rock and roll together. I'm tired of feeling foolish, tired of making the same mistakes. Yeah, we're making the same mistakes. I thought that 21 was heaven, and I pray it never ending. Sleeping in the morning, and I'm barely awake by noon. Yeah, but I can't wait for something new. This party's over, kid. It's time to call it quits. Worn out your welcome, son. You pay your tab, then you run. Quickest way to heaven. I've been praying, I've been begging, hanging with winos and thieves with their broken hearts, driving mommy and daddy's cars. Yeah, if we are the losers, then who are the winners? Taking what I'm giving, now the giving, it's all dried up. Yeah, we're all out of borrowed luck. This party's over, kid, and it's time to call it quits. You've worn out your welcome, son. Pay your tab, then you run.
Cool. First time ever. Let's get an internet high five.
All right. Internet high
high
five.
five to the internet.
Internet high five.
The
How's
internet
it sounding
high-fived
out
you guys
there?
back.
Just everyone smack your computer monitor right now. There you go.
Softly.
Softly. What would we do without the internet these days? I mean, really,
I don't know, man.
really. I've
ever-
managed to avoid the touch screen smartphone for
Sure.
a long time now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
keep
this
forgetting to
guy.
turn your mic on, man, because you're not singing.
Yeah, I don't have a telephone.
You don't have a telephone.
No, it's great.
No telephone, but we were talking about this the other day. Think about it. When are you ever with someone that does not have a cell phone in your everyday life?
I mean, when you
Pretty
hang out
much.
with me,
Not often.
But can you just rely on everyone around you? Like, is that
Well,
is there some
if you
ethical?
keep the good company, I mean,
I mean, I don't
suppose.
really need
I would
a
never
phone,
mind.
and it just makes things easier.
to not have a phone.
Well, no, if you had a phone, it makes things easier.
Oh, I
like
see.
if you got ran out of gas or some shit. But
sure.
Oh yeah, well,
But
definitely.
even the pedestrian that stops, they're gonna have a phone.
Send up smoke signals, maybe.
Yeah. I got plenty of that.
Smoke signals.
Smoke signals.
I'm sure we could play another song, but we don't necessarily have to. I don't know. Probably not so much fun for the folks out there, but
Oh no, man.
What are we leaving
Hey,
off
I
our
should
list?
definitely
Absolutely.
end on a song, but hell, I got a question for you guys.
okay.
Okay, this is a hypothetical, but me and a friend who happens to be watching, her name's Kristen, so I'm gonna give her a shout out.
Okay.
But we're toying with the idea of starting a beer company. And what we want to do is team up with local bands, and each beer, the variety of beer, would be dedicated to that band. So
Interesting.
So what I'm saying is, as a hypothetical, if there was a Weakenders fill in the blank,
Sure.
what kind of beer drinkers are you guys?
We would be a stout,
Stout,
A
huh?
stout?
a big old fat one,
Big old fat
big
stout.
old dark porter.
Yeah,
stout.
see, I was going to say IPA. It's interesting that you would go stout. I'm thinking stout's more fitting than an
The
IPA.
Weekenders
Porter.
not so
Like
weak
a-
stout.
Probably like a
go.
coffee stout.
Okay.
Because
That
we
would
all
be
drink
good.
coffee.
I was gonna
Eli
say,
doesn't drink anymore.
I don't even drink alcohol, so anytime they're drinking alcohol, I just drink coffee. So that would work out well.
Coffee stout.
A coffee stout.
Okay, a coffee stout.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
The not so
That would
weak
be good.
Weekenders.
Yeah.
No,
stout.
but not so weak.
The not so weak.
The
Yeah,
not
well-
so weekenders.
Right. What are you looking for
No?
in
No?
an alcohol content?
Nothing where it's taking the flavor away. We'd obviously want it to be a little high alcohol, maybe 7-8%.
Okay.
But nothing to put your dick in the dirt unless you had a little too many.
Well, we'll have to put that number on the drawing board then.
Yeah.
The Tennessee slang, man. I love that shit. The dick in the dirt. Dick in the dirt.
Mount Juliet, man.
Woo! I guess you can curse on the internet, can't you?
You,
I didn't
you
think about it.
can,
I didn't
although we
really-
get mothers and grandmothers and
Sure,
things
sure.
tuning in. So,
But if something
Sorry,
slipped,
mother.
it's not like it's not going to be a
no,
big
there's
deal.
not going to be an
Okay, 'cause you
FCC
did say
fine
dick,
or anything.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Sorry.
The 7 deadly words, although maybe not in great taste, certainly won't get you in any trouble.
Okay.
So,
Good.
Yeah, it's totally okay. We got the disclaimer on the website and everything.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
not
Really
responsible for what Eli says.
Yeah. Shit.
If y'all start spouting out some sort of political
'Cause we're gonna-
manifesto, we're covered, man. That's not our views.
Well, we
so.
were about to get into our rap part of the show, which gets a little racy. So,
Okay.
No.
And now the hip hop stylings of the Weekenders.
All right.
Yeah.
I was kidding, but we can go.
Go with it. You know?
What do you want to play, man?
I don't care, buddy.
What kind of time are we looking at here? Are we sending folks out with a song?
Got about 10 minutes, 8-10 minutes left. Sure.
Let's do this one, man.
You pause to get a reaction, and then you strike up a conversation. And just to do it again. All these pretty little faces just doing the dance, sitting in the seats that got the dream of romance. You wanna talk, 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 and then you do it again. Tony, you wish that you couldn't be. Yeah. Little callous, little indiscreet. Oh, yes. You pause the door, watch the spaces. You love to chase the orchid in a field of daisies. It's just a chase in the end. All these pretty little faces just doing the dance, sitting in the seats that got the dream of romance. You wanna talk, 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 and then you do it again. Don't you wish that you couldn't be little callous, little indiscreet? 'Cause I don't mean to seem like I'm insincere, but I take no part in the newfound Vanity Fair. You don't dance without that motivation now, and you don't dance without some stimulation. How? 'Cause you got tired of working long days, certainly weighing down on your mind. You don't dance without that motivation now. You don't dance without that motivation now. You don't dance without that stimulation. How? You don't dance without that motivation now. You don't dance without some stimulation. How? You don't dance without that motivation now. And you don't dance without some stimulation now. And you got tired of working long days, certainly weighing down on your mind. You don't dance without that motivation now.
I like it. Cool. Also, first time in history ever.
A lot of firsts.
Firsts tonight.
First
First time on the internet.
It was a very special performance
First
tonight.
time going to Donut Country.
Oh, wow.
Breaking ground.
Yeah, big night, big night. Donut Country.
Donut Country. I'm looking forward to it. So.
I mean, me too. Is there something with maple icing?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, and there's coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's gonna be great. That's all I need in this life.
maple donuts and
Maple-
coffee.
Yeah, maple donuts, coffee.
So what kind of guitar are you playing there? Is that
This is an Alvarez that I bought on Craigslist for $300.
It sounds gorgeous.
I like
actually,
it.
Yeah.
It does the trick. I had a great guitar, and I got drunk after a gig, and it was stolen. So this was the kind of like, oh shit, Craigslist thing.
Well, Craigslist in the Nashville area is
Oh, it's a
not
killer.
something to shake a stick at. You know?
No, it really is not.
Yeah.
Perhaps the best in the
Did
country.
I use that correctly?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
More
throw
of that
that around
Tennessee
like that.
lingo. What did
Yeah.
you say? Dirt in the dick in the dirt.
Dragging the dick in the dirt.
Dick in the dirt, man.
Falling down drunk, huh?
Falling down drunk. Don't shake a stick at me.
No, I like that the Nashville Craigslist, not only can you usually find what you want, but there's sometimes 2 and maybe even 3 of that item.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you can create some sort of faux bidding war between people, you
Oh,
know, kind
totally.
of like, well, I got another guy.
And it's easy to sell on Craigslist here, too, if you got something
Yeah.
for sale. Although you
Had
don't
no
always
problems.
get as much money for it as you might somewhere else.
And really, most of the people I've met doing Craigslist things, you know, selling a guitar here or whatever, they've all been really cool people, too, which is great.
Yeah,
no, like,
absolutely.
creepy bastards or anything. Everybody seems pretty nice. And
Yeah, they're always like, hey, well, you still got my phone number and email address, so whenever you get done with
Exactly.
something, send me something so
Let's
I can
keep
hear
in
what
touch.
you... Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Exactly.
Let me hear what you're doing with my instrument.
Let me hear the gear.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess we got time for one song, yeah?
If you want, yeah.
Cool. Well, we're going to do this one for Greg here. A personal request.
Oh, very cool.
Also, the first
I
time
feel
ever
special.
played
Okay.
acoustic like this. So it's called Hazy Eyes.
Zip up that jacket, lover, it's getting cold. 10 paces north and you stare up at 14 floors. And you got lost again a mile from where your walk begins. So zip up that jacket, love. Should have taken that walk with me. I'll stay up all night with those hazy eyes. You should have taken that walk with me now. It's alright, alright. Across streets that you've never seen yet, and you've been warned. In a city that never sleeps, you've gone and found yourself all alone. And you got caught again 2 miles from where your walk begins. So zip up that jacket, love. Should have taken that walk with me. I'll stay up all night with those hazy eyes. Should have taken that walk with me now. It's alright, it's alright. So zip up that jacket, love. Zip up that jacket, love. Zip up that jacket, love. 'Cause we're miles from home now. Stay up here. Should have taken that walk with me now. I'll stay up all night with those hazy eyes. Should have taken that walk with me now. It's alright, alright. 'Cause we could have walked 1,000 miles. We could have walked 1,000 miles. We could have walked 1,000 miles. And we could have walked 1,000 miles. We could have walked 1,000 miles. We could have walked 1,000 miles. Oh.
Cool.
The
All right.
Weekenders.
Yeah. We call that our nominal internet hit, in as much as it's had the most streams ever.
It's so catchy.
Yeah,
It's a really good song.
We like that song. We didn't used to like that song. For the longest time, we hated that song. But enough people said, that's just a good song, man. You need to not hate that song.
Cool.
So,
Yeah. That's how I feel too. 'Cause
I turned around on
I
it.
had noticed that, seen you probably 3 times and hadn't heard that song.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we recently started playing with a female keyboard, piano, organ player.
Okay.
And she is able to help us do that song justice. When it was just guitar, it just wasn't the same song without that
see.
sort of like vibe to it with the piano and the backing vocal. So,
Very cool.
yeah. Glad you like that song.
Well, right on. Thanks for playing tonight, guys.
Absolutely.
At home.
Thank you.
Fun time with Greg and Greg.
Thank you, Eli. Thank you,
I
Blair.
couldn't have said it better.
Yeah. If you don't have anything else, Greg.
I don't. Do we have any shows coming up? Any hints at new artists, perhaps?
Well, we have some artists that are begging to get on the show, and
Oh,
we
that's
are
a-
so happy to satisfy them.
Absolutely.
But
So,
but we got to nail those details down before we say anything.
Mad
Okay.
satisfaction.
well,
Mad
if you would
satisfaction.
like to be part of the show and come make an appearance, info@hopkinsmediaservices.com is the way to do that. Please be sure to use that donate button. Help us stay on the air and keep it free for you guys and support the local music.
Oh yeah.
This is a really unique way for artists to connect with their fans that otherwise may not happen, unless you get on a national show or something like that. So, family and friends and fans all over the world can
Anywhere.
watch The Weekenders. And, of course, time travel is possible by going to YouTube after the show. The next day or so, we'll have it up. Just search FTWGAG, The Weekenders, and you'll find it.
Awesome.
Floating in space.
For the Weekenders, do you have any shows coming up that you'd like to promote, or any happenings?
We're going to do 3 songs at 8 off 8th on Monday at the Mercy Lounge.
Okay, that's this coming Monday.
Yeah,
What's
and we're
the
going to
date?
do, what is the date on that? Is it the 12th or the 15th?
I'm not sure. I think it's the
Monday,
12th.
yeah, Monday the 12th, 8 off 8th at the Mercy Lounge. And I think we'll do, some similar approach here, but, we'll tighten up the reins, play with a piano player and a little percussion, and just kind of, do this kind of thing for a while.
Well,
Very cool.
You guys are welcome to come back anytime,
Awesome.
especially if you'll bring the rest of the band with you.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
Get
for
something
sure.
nailed down,
Yeah.
get some arrangement done, and
So if you
guys
did
are-
want to see the Weekenders and you missed that, that is Monday, November 12th, the coming Monday at the Mercy Lounge.
Okay.
Yep.
That'll be kind of a unique, kind of the same thing here, a little different than here because we'll have a couple more people, but
Yeah.
Still that sort
Still
of
kinda
laid back
chill
vibe
right
or whatever.
now. Figuring some shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Should be good, though.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for having us here.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having
It's
us
real
out.
cool.
Tell your friends.
And
Yeah,
internet.
definitely.
Come
See
over
you
here
soon.
for a little photo op and get the handshake.
All
you
right.
know.
Fun times with
That's what
Greg
Conan
and Greg.
does. So you know.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing it. Thanks for doing it. It was great. It was great.
Good show tonight. All right, we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for watching. Fun times with Greg and Greg.
Thanks a
The
lot.
Weekenders. They're awesome.
See you later.
You guys are awesome.
You're watching Fun Times with Greg and Greg.